Hello everyone, am I audible? Rahman, Shaifullah.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll be starting in a few minutes. All right. Please revise what we did in the last time. All right. In the last class, we studied in which quadrants which trigonometric functions are positive and negative. Right, Rahman? Any doubts in that? Mazia, Shaifullah, Peer, any doubts from the last class? Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
No, no, sir.
All right. Okay, so today we are going to learn how to find different angles of trigonometric functions. All right. Finding values of trigonometric functions with angle more than 90 degrees. All right. We only remember the values till 90 degree. All right. Now we are going to learn how to find different values with angles more than 90 degrees. All right. So suppose you have a trigonometric function t. This is the general way we'll divide that. All right. This is the general way. If it is any angle, we'll write this in this form. All right. 90 into some value plus minus some angle, and t represents all trigonometric functions. All right. Now, case 1. If n is even, then sine remains sine, cos remains cos, tan remains tan, cot remains cot. Write it down, I'll explain. All right. Cosec remains cosec, and sec remains. But if n is odd, then sine will become cos, and cos will become sine, right? That is why two arrows. Tan will become cot, and sec will become cosec, and vice versa. All right. Write it down, I'll explain. Written down, everyone? Shafullah?
1 minute, sir.
All. So what does this mean? There are 2 steps to solve this type of question. All right. Step 1, write the value in this format. All right. Step 2, check the sign of the original value. All right, check the sign of the original value. So what this means is, if I give you sine 120 degree, all right, we don't know the value of sine 120 degree, right? How to solve? The first step says write the value in this format. So this we can write sine 90 into 1 plus 30 degree, right? Is this clear? We can break 120 into 90 plus 30, and this format is this 90 into 1 plus 30 degrees. This is clear, Rahman? All right. Now here the value of n is odd, right? When n is odd, what we have written, sine becomes cos. So this sine will become cos. And now you just write this theta, that is 30. All right. Here the value of n is 1 and theta is 30. This is odd. So when n is odd, sine becomes cos. So sine becomes cos, and you write down the angle. Now step 2 is check the sign of the original value. So original question was sine 120, and 120 lies in second quadrant, right? This is 120 degree. So in second quadrant, sine is positive. Remember that, A S T C. All right, A S T C. So in second quadrant, sine is positive. So this will be a positive sign. The value of cos 30 is √3 by 2. So this will be the answer. Any doubts in this? Mazia, Shaifullah, Peer, Rahman?
No, sir.
All right. Note it down and we'll solve few questions. All right, Peer. Only 2 steps. All right. Okay. Only 2 steps. Let me give you another question. Suppose we have cos 150 degree. All right. The first step is to break this. All right. How to break? Divide this by 90. All right. No matter what the angle, divide by 90. So this is 190. What will remain? 60. So this is all the division we can do. So this is cos 90 into 1 plus 60. This step is clear. Here the value of n is 1 and theta is 60. So again n is odd. So when n is odd, cos will become sine. Look at case 2. Case 2, sine becomes cos, cos becomes sine. So this cos will become sine, and then theta is 60, sine 60. Sir, which one will be n? All right. This one is n. All right, please. When you divide by 90, this is n. All right, 90 into something. All right. Okay, now n is odd, so cos becomes sine and theta. Now step 2 says go to the original value. 150 lies in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, cos is negative, right? Sine and cosec are positive, but cos is negative. So there will be a minus sign here. All right. So this will be minus √3 by 2. This is clear now? Rahman, Peer, Mazia, how negative? All right. Peer, look at the step 2. Step 2 says Go back to the original value. Original question is cos 150. 150 lies in which quadrant? Peer. 150 degrees. Which quadrant? Left one. We don't say left one, right? This is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, this is fourth quadrant. So 2, right? And in second quadrant, cos is negative or positive? Piri, you have to answer this. In second quadrant, cos is negative or positive? We did this in the last class. In first quadrant, all right, Piri, you have to look at the last class lectures, all right, or write it down again. In the first quadrant, all things are positive. All are positive. In the second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive. In the third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. Fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive. A, S, T, C. All students take coffee, right? Rahman said this, I guess, in the last class. So in second quadrant, cos is negative. That is why this negative sign. All right, Peer? Okay. Few questions. Start with the question. All right, solve this one. Cos 240 degree. All right, tell the value of cos 240. I'll give you a few minutes. All right, Rahman done. We solve this question now. Cos 240 degree. Rahman, if n is even, that is case 1, and case 1, cos remains cos, sine remains sine, everyone remains the same. All right, if n is even. Where is your answer half? Because you are writing cos half. Cos half is not right. All right, let's see. No, Peer, it will be either half or minus half, right? You are writing minus cos half, but we have to remove the cos one, cos thing. All right, this we can write cos 90 into 2 plus 60, right? 180 plus 60, 90 into 2 plus 60. So here n is 2, theta is 60. So n is even. So in even, cos remains cos, and this will be 60. So first step is clear. Now go back to second step. Second step says the original question 240 lies in which quadrant? Third quadrant, right? 240 lies in third quadrant. This is 0 to 90. This is 90 to 180, 180 to 270, 270 to 360. All right. So 240 lies in third quadrant. In third quadrant, cos is negative. So a minus sign. So minus and cos 60 is half. So the answer is minus half. All right, P, you have to substitute this whole value. Cos 60 is, all right. So everyone is clear. Next question. All right. Solve this one. Tan 390. So cos is not written in the third quadrant. Absolutely. P, whatever I wrote there in the third quadrant, those are positive. Except them, all quantities are negative. All right. So in second quadrant, I didn't write anything except sine and cos x. So everything else is negative. All right. Now solve this one. Tan 390 degrees. I'll give you a few minutes. Rahman, Mazia, have you solved this? Okay, let's see. All right, I got 3 different answers. 10, 390. So the first step would be 10, 90 into 4 plus 30, right? 360 plus 30. Here n is 4, so even, and theta is 30. So we can write this. 10 will remain 10 and 30. Now 390 lies in P, which quadrant? 390. In which quadrant 390 lies? 3, not 3, 390. All right,
First
whenever you
quadrant.
got first quadrant, absolutely right. See P, if you take one circle, you cover 360 degrees. All right. Now, if the angle is more than 360 degrees, then you have to go forward. How much? 30 degrees. So this will be 390. If you go another circle to here, so you add 360 plus 90. If you come to here, 360, another 90, and so on. All right. So you keep moving in a circle. So first quadrant, in first quadrant, everyone is positive. So the answer is 1 upon root 3. Clear? Rahman, how did you have minus? Right. All right, next question. Okay, one more thing. In the last class, we also did that if we have sine of minus theta, this becomes minus sine theta. All right. So if they give you any angle in negative sign, just take the negative sign out, or if you have cos of minus theta, you can just omit that negative sign. All right. I hope you remember this, that except cos and sec, everyone take the negative sign outside. No, Peer. Tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. Root 3 upon 3 is 1 only. Okay, you are saying root 3 upon 3, like this, Peer. Yes, this is right. This is 1 upon root 3. All right, you can write this 3 as root 3 into root 3. So root 3 cancelled, 1 upon root 3. All right, remember this value, 1 upon root 3, not root 3 upon 3. All right, solve next question. All right, next question is cosec minus 1410. All right, just deal with negative sign first. This is cosec. So cosec, we can write this minus cosec 1410. Now this, you know how to solve. This sign you will deal later. All right, solve this. All right, how to solve this one? Let's see. So first step is to take this negative sign outside. So we have cosec 1410. Let's divide this by 90. So 91 are 90, 51, 0, 5 are 450. All right. So this we can write minus cosec 90 into 15 plus 60. This is clear? Peer? All right. So minus n is odd. So in odd, cosec becomes sec. So this is sec 60. Now going back to the original value. Now take this or this. This is the same thing, right? But this one is easier, right? Because we already took the negative sign outside. So don't take this one, but this one. In negative sign, remember this. Don't take this one, but this one, because we are solving this one. This negative is outside of the question. All right. So 1410, which quadrant? Peer, can you tell 1410 which quadrant this lies in? Fourth quadrant, right? So in fourth quadrant, cosec is negative. So another negative sign will be multiplied here. So this becomes positive sec 60. And the value of sec 60 is 2. This is clear? All right. So this is about degrees, but what if the angles are in radian? All right. We saw this one. We can substitute this value in radian, pi by 2 into n plus minus theta, and everything else remains same. All right. All the steps are same. Everything is same. If n is odd, then this will change. If n is even, then this will not change. All right. Or you can easily say if n is even, then this 2 will cancel out. If you see like this, something n pi plus minus theta, there is no by 2, then this trigonometric function will not change. But if there is something by 2, then this will change. All right. We'll see by some questions. All right. If you want, you can write it down. All right. Let's see this question. Tan 19 pi by 3. All right. How to solve this one? Same method. First, let's break it down. So let's break this 19 into few numbers that will be divisible by 3. So we can write this 18 pi plus pi by 3, right? Now we can write tan, this is 18 pi by 3 plus pi by 3. This is tan 6 pi plus pi by 3. All right. So you can clearly see 6 pi plus pi by 3. So tan will not change. So tan pi by 3. Now again going back to this one, which quadrant does it lie in? So this angle is equal to this angle. 6 pi means this is 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi plus pi by 3 in the first quadrant. That will be positive. 10 pi by 3 is 60. So this is root 3. Is this one clear or not? Rahman, Peer, Shaifullah, Mazia?
Yes, sir.
All right. Everyone is clear? Okay, then let's solve a few questions. If you want to note it down, then note it down also. Question is cos minus 8 pi by 3. Try to solve this one. Rahman, always look for the closest number that is divisible by this denominator. All right. So the closest number to 8 is 9. First deal with this negative sign. So we can remove the negative sign because this is cos. All right. Now closest to 8 is 9. So you write this 9 pi. Now to create 8 pi, you have to subtract pi. Is this clear, Rahman? This is how you split the numbers. Now you can solve. Send me the answers. All right, let's see. So we have cos of 9 pi minus pi by 3. So this is cos of 3 pi minus pi by 3. All right, again, there is no pi by 2 or something. So cos will remain cos pi by 3. In which quadrant will it lie? 3 pi is pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, minus pi by 3. So second quadrant, cos is negative. So this is minus half. All right, this is clear. Peer.
So it should be plus half, right? Because cos minus theta is cos theta only.
Right, but this negative sign is for the original step 2. In which quadrant does this angle lie in? 3 pi minus pi by 3 lies in second quadrant, and in second quadrant cos is negative. So that negative sign is for that thing, not the initial minus sign. All right, Shafullah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next question. Sine of minus 25 pi by 4. All right, minus 25 pi by 4. Sir, how we got negative sign? All right, Rahman, look from this step. All right, see, when you have in radians, we don't change the angles till the last step. All right, so now you got this as cos of pi by 3. Now this was the original angle. In which quadrant does it lie in? 3 pi is this line, minus pi by 3 means second quadrant. So in second quadrant, cos is negative, right? Is this clear, Rahman? That is why a negative sign. Rahman, is this clear? Yes, pi by 3 is 60. All right, try to solve this one. Minus sine minus 25 pi by 4. But Rahman, this is in second quadrant, not first quadrant. 3 pi means, see, this is pi, 2 pi, 3 pi. You are standing here. Now minus pi by 3, you will move this way. So you are reaching to second quadrant. In second quadrant, cos is negative. All right. 3 pi means you are standing in this negative x-axis. Minus pi by 3, you move to back. So second quadrant. All right. Okay. Solve this one. Rahman Peer, have you solved this? All right, let's see. 1 minute. All right. All right. Let's see. This one we can write sine. We can take the negative sign out. So minus sine 25 pi by 4. So this is minus sine 24 pi plus pi upon 4. This is minus sine 6 pi plus pi by 4. So 6 pi, you don't have to change anything. So this is minus sine pi by 4. Now 6 pi plus pi by 4, which quadrant? First quadrant. So this will remain same. So minus 1 upon root 2, because sine pi by 4 is 1 upon root 2. All right. Rahman, how did you get minus 1? Shafullah, you sent 1 upon root 2. You also forgot negative sign. All right. This is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question. Sine of minus 11 pi by 3. All right. Sine of minus 11 pi by 3. All right, let's see how to solve this one. Again, very easy question. You take the negative sign out. So sine 11 pi by 3. Now break the numbers. Sine 12 pi minus pi by 3. Right? Closest to 11 is 12. So minus sine. This is 4 pi. This is 4 pi minus pi by 3. Right? So this is minus sine pi by 3. Now 4 pi minus pi by 3. So 4 pi is 2 pi and 2 pi, 4 pi minus pi by 3 in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, sign is negative. So negative, negative, positive. What you get is sine pi by 3, that is going to root 3 by 2. Shafullah, you again forgot the negative sign. Are you missing the second step every time? All right. Don't forget the two-step method. You have to first break down, then see in which quadrant the original value lies in. All right. So 4 pi minus pi by 3 lies in fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant sign has negative value. So minus another minus. All right. So plus.
So the first minus will be from the question. Like,
Right.
since it is sine minus 11 pi by 3, so it'll be minus a sine 11 pi by 3, right?
Right. First minus is from the question itself, because this negative sign is outside. Now the question is this. Right. You have
Yes.
to simplify this only.
After simplifying the theta, we will get 4 pi by 4 pi minus 3 by pi by 3, right?
Pi by 3. Right.
Yes. So the minus of pi by 3 will be multiplied. So it'll be plus sine pi by 3. Then from the coordinate it will be minus 3 root 3 by 2.
No, 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 no. This minus you don't multiply. See, in the general term, I wrote plus minus. We don't care if this is plus or minus. This sign has no effect. All right. You just have to see this value in which quadrant does it lie in. If it's fourth quadrant, then sign is in fourth quadrant is negative. So we will multiply another minus. All right. You don't look at this minus. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Took 11 pi minus. Rahman, you have to actually, you wrote 11 pi minus 2 pi. But 11 pi minus 2 pi is not 11, right? You cannot change the question. All right, Rahman. Even though answer may be correct, but don't do that. Okay, you did 9 pi by 3 plus 2 pi by 3. All right. Yeah, that is okay. But then you have to see 2 pi by 3 is more than 90 degrees. So fourth quadrant, all right, that you have to analyze. So we always try to break the theta in acute angle. All right, Aman. That is why I said always take the nearest angle, no matter what. All right, nearest term. This is 3. So 12 is the nearest number which is divisible by 3. Always do that. Otherwise, you may be wrong sometimes. All right. So this is clear, everyone. Next question. This is a new type of question. Write it down. Find the values of other 5 trigonometric functions. You have to find all the trigonometric functions values. One value is given. They have given you cos x is equals to minus half, and x lies in third quadrant. All right, this value is given. You have to find all other values, sin x, tan x, and etc. All right, try to solve this one. The simple identities you learned in class 10th is enough to solve this question. But remember, x is in third quadrant. So in third quadrant, who are negative will get negative sign, who are positive will get positive sign. And remember, the question is find the values of other 5 trigonometric functions. All right. And they have given you cos x is minus half and x belongs in third quadrant. That angle is in third quadrant. All right, let's see how to solve this question. Cos x is this, we know sin square x plus cos square x is 1. So we can say sin x is 1 minus cos square x under root. So this is 1 minus cos square is 1 upon 4. So this is root 3 by 2. but which sign will be taking plus minus here, right? But x is in third quadrant, so sign will be negative, minus root 3 by 2. All right. So now you got sin x and cos x. So we can write tan x as sin x upon cos x. So minus root 3 by 2 and minus half. So this is root 3. Now cot x is 1 upon tan x. So 1 upon root 3. Cosec x is 1 upon sin x. So minus 2 upon root 3. And sec x is 1 upon cos x. So this is minus 2. All right, this is clear. Very easy question. Just one simple identity. Rahman, Shaifullah, Peer, Mazia, clear? All right, next question. Write down. Sin x is 3 upon 5. X lies in second quadrant. All right, you have to find all the trigonometric values. Rahman, you shouldn't use this perpendicular base hypotenuse method that you did in class 10th, I hope. All right, because in class 11th, I told you we do in circular trigonometry, right? That is how you got sine 0 also. How can you find the value of sine 0 in a right angle triangle, right? You cannot, because no angle can be 0 degree, right? So I don't think that is a good method to solve. Please try to solve in this way. All right, Rahman, this is clear. Yeah, this is not difficult, right? Just one identity you need, but look at the signs also. That is very important. All right. You can use that, but you have to remember for every quantity. All right. If this is sine A, then each time you find, then you have to remember which quadrant x was in and see the sign. So that is not very efficient. Here you just need to find one value, and you can deduce other values. All right, no one solved this. Let's see. You can find cos x as 1 minus sine square x under root. So this is 1 minus 9 upon 25 under root. So this is, and plus minus also. So plus minus 4 upon 5. Cos in the second quadrant is negative. So this is minus 4 by 5. All right. Now you can find tan x is sin x upon cos x. So 3 upon 5. So 3 by 4, but with a negative sign, right? Cos has a negative sign. Cot will be inverse of this. So minus 4 by 3. Cosec will be inverse of sine with positive. So 5 by 3. Sec x will be inverse of cos. So minus 5 by 4. Is this clear? Everyone? Rahman, this is clear
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Note it down. Then we start with some formulas. All right. So this is all about how to find different values and everything. Now, very important formulas. All right. And you have to memorize all of them. Trigonometric ratios of sum and difference of two angles. All right. First one is sine A plus B. If they have given two different angles added together, then you will use this formula sine A cos B, that is equals to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. If they have given you difference of two angles, that is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. If they have given you cos A plus B, that is equals to cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Cos A minus B is equals to cos A cos B plus sine A sine B. All right. Tan A plus B, tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. Tan A minus B, tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A tan B. All right. Write it down. Seventh one is cot A plus B, cot A cot B minus 1 upon cot B plus cot A. Cot A minus B is cot A cot B plus 1 whole divided by cot B minus cot A. All right, write this one. Then we'll move ahead. All right, done. So these are all the sum and differences of two angles, right? If two angles are added or subtracted, then you use this formula. Now write down half angle formula. All right, why I call this half angle formula? Because we half the angle in this. So this will be 9th formula. If you have sine 2x, all right, twice of some angle, then you write this as 2 sine x cos x. You half the angle. Here we had 2x, here we write xx. All right, and there is another formula for this is 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x. All right, sine 2x, you can write this also. Here also the angle is half. For cos, this is cos square x minus sine square x, or 2 cos square x minus 1, or 1 minus 2 sine square x, or 1 minus tan square x upon 1 plus tan square x. You can see all the angles are halved here. So if you have sine 2x, then you can write 2 sine x cos x. If you have sine x, you can write that also 2 sine x by 2 cos x by 2. If you have sine 4x, you can write 2 sine x sine 2x cos 2x. You just half the angle, whatever angle that is. All right, and you can use the formulas. All right, and from in here you get different formulas from this cos also. If you club this and this, you get 1 plus cos 2x as 2 cos square x. Very important. If you club those two, you get 1 minus cos 2x, 2 sine square x. All right, in here also the angle can be anything. If 1 plus cos x, then you can write 2 cos square x by 2. You just half the angle. If you have 1 plus cos x, then compare this with this. Everything is same, the angle is x here. So you half the angle, 2 cos square x by 2. All right, like this. That is why this is half angle formula. 13th formula, tan 2x. 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. All right, note it down. Yes, Rahman, you have to memorize all the formulas. All right, and you will be using this in class 12th also. All right, the best way to memorize all the formulas is solve as many questions as you can. All right, and use the forms. And this is not all. I'm going to give more formulas. All right, all right, so few more formulas. Sine 3x, 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x. 15th one, cos 3x. 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. 16th one, tan 3x. 3 tan x minus tan cube x upon minus 3 tan square x. All right. So please memorize all these formulas. There is no way you can move ahead without memorizing all the formulas. All right. Write it down. We'll solve few questions. All right. Write down the question. If sine A is equals to 3 upon 5 and cos B is equals to 9 upon 41, then you have to find sine A minus B. All right. Look at the formula and try to find the answer. All right. It's very easy question. Just use the formula. You will get the answer. All right, have you solved this? Rahman, Shaifullah, Mazia. What is sine A minus B? Sine A minus B is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B, right? You have got the value of sine A, so you can find cos A. Cos A will be 1 minus sine square A under root. So this is 4 by 5, right? And cos B you can find, you have cos B, so you can find sine B, 1 minus cos square B under root. So 1 minus 81 upon 41 square is 1681 under root. So this is 40 upon 41. So you have got all the values. Sine A is 3 by 5, cos B is 9 upon 41, minus cos A is 4 upon 5 into sine B is 40 upon 41. All right, now you can easily find the final value. All right, very easy question. Let's try another one. Find the value of sine 75 degree. All right, how to solve this? I'll give you a hint. You can write this sine 45 plus 30. Now you can use the formula and find the value. All right, try to solve it.
So how did you got 40? 40 by 4?
This take LCM. So this is 1681 minus 81 upon 1681 under root. So this is 1600 upon 1681 under root. So under root of 1600 is 40 and 1681 is 41.
Yes, sir.
Have you solved this? Chef Rahman? This is very easy question, right? You just have to use the formula. You have written down the formulas, I guess. Shafullah, what is sine A plus B?
Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B.
Right. So here, this is angle A and this is angle B. So you can write sine A. So sine 45 cos B cos 30 plus cos A cos 45 sine B is sine 30. So sine 45 is 1 by root 2 into cos 30 is root 3 by 2 plus cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Sine 30 is half, right? So this is root 3 by 2 root 2 plus 1 by 2 root 2. You add them, you get root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. So sine 75 degree is this. Is this clear? Rahman, Shaifullah,
Sir, how we got root 3?
cos 30, the value of cos 30, root 3 by 2. Right?
Sir, you wrote 1 by root 1 by 2.
No, this is root 3. My handwriting is bad. Handwriting is bad. That is the issue. Otherwise, this is root 3. Alright. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Clear, Rahman?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sometimes it happens when I write few things fast. Alright. Shaifullah, this is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we did in today's class is the most important lecture in trigonometry. Alright. We did all the formulas, how to change the angles and everything. So the first task is to memorize all the formulas. Alright, today only. Alright, so that we can do many questions tomorrow. Alright. Don't think that you can get away without memorizing the formulas. We will be using this in 12th also. There is a big portion called integration, application of integrals, and differentiation also filled with trigonometry. Alright. So please memorize all the formulas and solve as many questions as you can. Do all the assignments. Otherwise, you will be facing with trouble only in class 12th also. Alright. So थोड़ी सी मेहनत अभी, बाद में ऐश. Okay. So I hope you will be memorizing all the formulas today. This is all for today's class. See you in the next class. Alright. Take care. And yes, tomorrow is your Viva also of probability. Alright. Probability Viva. Alright, Rahman, Mazia,
We will
Shaifullah.
have questions.
Yeah, I'll be asking questions and few theories also if I want. Alright. So revise probability. Alright. And take care.